Ooh, how's it going, everyone? Count Jinsula here. Today is Pokemon GO Tour. Oh my god, it is so cold. Right now in Chicago, it is basically freezing weather, and because I'm right next to Lake Michigan, it is even colder. So I am struggling right now. But the good thing is, I'm going to be doing all my GO Tour stuff at Navy Pier. And the nice thing about Navy Pier, it is mostly indoors. It is an all-weather venue, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be filled with people and just a whole bunch of stuff related to this event. So really looking forward to this. The reason why I decided to go to Navy Pier is, for one, it is extremely cold outside. And then two, it's because I came out here for the Wild Area event a couple of months ago, and I had a lot of fun. I thought it was perfect for this sort of an event. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be spending my day. And yeah, I'm really glad because it is freezing outside, and I'm about to step inside and I'll open up the game and see what's going on inside. Whew. Gosh, I am so envious of all of you who live in warm weather areas like LA. Oh. Speaking of which, I did not go to the GO Tour event in LA, and I regret that. But unfortunately, I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, so I at least wanted to come out here for the global event. Hopefully it'll be just as fun. But yeah, let's see how things go today. Oh, so much better. Now that we're inside, it is really nice and toasty. And there is quite a few amount of Pokemon Go players walking out and about, which is expected because Navy Pier is one of the best places to play Pokemon Go. And yeah, let's actually open up the game. I'm actually about 2 hours late. And the reason for that is because getting to Navy Pier was a bit of a chore, but also it's because I kind of woke up late. So here we go. Right off the bat, there is this white Kyurem Raid. I'm wondering if I should just jump in. I want to see if there's anyone that will join. There's only 20 seconds left in this lobby, so I'm wondering if it would be better to just wait the 20 seconds. I think I'm going to do that. Even though there's a bunch of people in here, I'm not going to risk it. If this raid ends up failing, that's going to be a lost pass. But man, this whole place is already lit up. It's looking pretty good. And let's get this special research going. The legendary Pokemon is missing parts from its body. That's... all right. That's an interesting theme. It's not over yet. Catch a Pokemon originally discovered in the Unova region. Simple enough. Oh, there's actually an Audino. I want to catch that. Oh, and there's actually a Fungus as well. Bonus Stardust on top of bonus Stardust. Pretty cool. All right, 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Gotcha. All right, that completes that. Oh, look what it is. That's all right. Candela. Oh, and here's the thing. The tour pass, the daily limit is now off, so I'm going to be hammering away at the tour pass missions so that I can get the special background Zorua. No, I did not purchase the deluxe edition. I do not necessarily feel like it's worth it. That's just my personal opinion. But that special background Zorua is worth it, considering it is free. So that's what I'm going to be going for. There we go. And this just reminds me I should put on a star piece and all that jazz. I shall do that right now as we wait for this raid to reset. We're going to do an incense. We're going to do the whole 9 yards. Star piece. And why not? We'll do the lucky egg as well. And since I have a plethora of these items, why not just stack them? We'll just get this done, and then we'll just start catching. I actually brought my Pokemon Go Plus Plus. Thankfully, I remembered to bring it. I think for the wild area event, I either forgot it completely or I forgot to charge it. So, not gonna make that mistake this time around. But we're just gonna be catching Pokemon. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of raids. That's basically what the emphasis of today is going to be. Particularly the raids, because Black Kyurem and White Kyurem are both out, and I want to be able to get enough fusion energy for both of them. So that is going to be the primary focus of today. We're gonna be doing a whole bunch of raids. Well, let's actually complete this. There we go. Special research first step is done. Patrat is going to be the Pokemon. That is going to be the reward for this first task. And I believe I'll be able to choose between either black or white. And I think I'm gonna go with black because I want to focus on Black Kyurem. So there we go. Plus it's a cooler looking badge in my opinion. Sweet. All right, it's not over yet. Feed your buddy 3 times. All right, that's what I shall do. Buddy is Oranguru. That's the Pokemon I'm working on to get best buddies. And what I'm gonna do is actually give him 3 berries. Whew, it is so much warmer inside. Sometimes, you know, I love Chicago. I love this city. It's my favorite city all around the world. But it gets so painfully cold in the winter. It is ridiculous how cold it gets here in Chicago. And for Pokemon Go players, that is a huge problem because for about 3 to 4 months out of the year, you simply cannot play Pokemon Go. At least the way Niantic wants you to play outdoors. You could go in your car, go to a high population area, and just park your car and play within your car, or you go to a place like here, Navy Pier, and play indoors. That is one thing you can do. Oh, and I do not have any remote raid passes. That's a problem. Oh wow, interesting. Okay. I'm guessing these are Zoruras. I'm guessing these are Zoruras. The hour did just shift. Well, let's see. Oh. And Zorura. Will you have the special background? I would certainly hope so. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, so interestingly enough, not seeing any raids showing up. I believe every other hour it's going to switch between either Black Kyurem, White Kyurem, or Reshiram and Zekrom. I believe we're in the hour where we're going to start seeing Zekroms and Reshirams. Don't necessarily know how I feel about that, but we can still walk around. We can still catch a bunch of Pokemon, just see how things are. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, let's walk around and just enjoy our time. Okay, never mind. Actually, look at that. All of the raids are now starting to pop up. So we are going to be doing our very first Black Kyurem raid, and oh my goodness, I don't even have enough time to set up. Okay, so we're just gonna go with this team. Do I have enough time? Nope. Okay, never mind. All right, we're gonna just jump into this. Filled up to 20 people, so this should be no problem. Wow, look at that. I should say this is not my first Black Kyurem raid. I actually did a couple of remotes from last week during the LA GO Tour event. But this is gonna be my first of the global event, which means this will be my first fusion energy that I'm going to be getting. And I'm glad it's Black Kyurem because that's the fusion that I want first. I'm really hoping I can get myself a Shundo or a High IV Shiny of Kyurem. That would be really cool. Let's see what ends up happening here. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's see how much fusion energy I get. I think I just skipped it over. Not a Shiny. But the CP is pretty high. I'm wondering if it's gonna be close to 100%. I already have a 98% non-Shiny Kyurem saved up. So that's the one I'm probably gonna use to fuse. The only problem is that Kyurem does not have Glaciate. So, that could be problematic. I won't get the Adventure Effect move. But boom, oh my god. I'm gonna say this, and it's the same thing that I've said in every single one of these special events. If they're going to have a lot of raiding content for like Wild Area, for Go Tour, for Go Fest, Please, Niantic, can you increase the catch rate of those raids so we're not just sitting here wasting time trying to catch these Pokemon? Oh my gosh. Come on. Set circle trick. Well, one thing I will say is the new adventure effects, they do improve your ways of catching Pokemon. So maybe it's intentional a little bit because I feel like they never listen to that one particular feedback. I really do think what would make these events so much better is if they were to increase the catch rate for legendaries during these special events. It would make these events so much better. Niantic, if you're listening, this is my biggest form of feedback, and you should definitely consider it because this is very frustrating. This is very frustrating, and it seems like it's the same old story with every single special event, especially Go Fest. Go Fest, I think last year we had Necrozma. That was so frustrating that I was sitting there just spending so much time catching Pokemon when I could be doing a whole bunch of chain raiding. Oy, oy, oy. Come on. Gonna catch this. I do not even know if this is a good IV, but I do want the candies. And of course the fusion energy. So, oh boy, I'm running out of balls. There we go. Excellent curveball throw. Set circle trick. Let the magic happen. Nope. And I think there's gonna be one more raid right on top of where I'm at. So once this is caught, I could jump into the next raid. Ah, that's bad. Come on. No. There we go. Oop. There we go. Excellent curveball throw. Nope. Same old story. Same old story, Niantic. Come on. Excellent curveball throw. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Finally. Special background. That's a really cool special background. All right. So let's jump into this next raid. Just gonna be doing a lot of raiding today. Just constant raiding. Just a lot of raids today. That's gonna be the whole point. I don't even have enough time to set up my team. I should probably do that preemptively. I did have a team set up from last week, but I think I deleted that team to make room for all of the raiding content that we had this week. So I think I'm gonna rebuild that team so that I have something to jump in with every single time. But then again, it's gonna have raid lobbies of 20 people every time. That's the nice thing about Navy Pier, just constant full lobbies. So maybe I don't even need that. Maybe I could just go with the recommended every time. And just occasionally just take a break to revive and potion up all my Pokemon. It's probably the way to go. Wow, look at that, how quickly it goes down. Sweet. Easy peasy. 120 fusion energy. Not bad. So I need to do quite a few of these raids to get enough fusion energy. Not a shiny. About the same IVs. Junk, junk, junk. All right. And we got to struggle trying to catch this. Excellent curveball throw. 1, 2. Nope. Oh boy. Excellent curveball throw. 1, 2, and nope. Struggle is so real. Niantic, I'm telling you, you need to increase the catch rate of legendaries just for these special events, please. Don't lock it behind monetization either. Don't make it like a part of like a paid thing. Just have it be the thing for these special events. It just doesn't make sense that we have to sit here and struggle catching these Pokemon. All right, so we're continuing to grind it out. It's been about an hour since I arrived here. I'm basically just walking back and forth on Navy Pier, just completing raids, catching Pokemon. My Pokemon Go Plus is doing work right now. I just see it constantly catching Pokemon and constantly spinning Pokestops. It actually disconnected just now. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff so far. I'm actually about to check my most recently caught, to see if I got any shinies while I've been out and about raiding. But yeah, it's bumping out here. Interestingly enough, it is empty outside. Like if you look at the outside, there's like nobody. But in the inside, it's bumping. There's a lot of people out here. It makes sense because it's cold outside and people want to play Pokemon Go. So naturally an indoor venue that's as nice as this, it's gonna be filled with a lot of people. Oh, actually, look at that. That is a Pikachu with the hat. That is one of my wishlist items for today. Getting a shiny of one of the new hat Pikachus. That would be really cool. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up. It's very rare that I actually get the shiny costume Pikachus, even when they increase the rates. But yeah, actually, this is nice. Basically, oh my gosh, my Pokemon storage. All right, I said I was gonna check this anyway. I see that I'm catching a lot of shrubbish. That's really good. I need to clean out my storage. I foolishly did not do that before this event started. So I'm going to do that so I can claim these nice rewards and I can actually get the Pokemon that I'm rating for. Actually, let's do that right now. So, rule of thumb, always check for 3 stars and 4 stars. We got an Oshawott. Oh, it's actually one with a special background. All right. This is what you should always do. Check for hundos. I see no hundos, so we're gonna clear those out first. And now we just clear out the rest. Let's start with these. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did not clear out my storage. That is ridiculous. There is actually a much more efficient way to do this. If you actually do age 0, and then you basically just select all, and then you leave out, do that, there you go. Easy peasy. That should clear up a good amount of space, but I do think this is gonna fill up really quickly, just because I have the Pokemon Go Plus going on. But yeah, let's continue to do some raids. Let's continue to complete the special research, as well as the tour pass. And the one thing that I noticed with this Go Tour event, there are no collection challenges. I could be wrong, but no collection challenges, which is very interesting. It makes me feel like I can just focus in on doing raid battles and completing the special research. I almost kind of prefer that. I feel like there's always this pressure to complete the collection challenge early on. You basically have to just constantly be playing throughout every single hour, and it can get kind of cumbersome because you might be missing just one of them, and you have to wait till the next hour to rotate, like for the hour to rotate back for you to be able to catch that one Pokemon that you're missing. But no collection challenge this time around, so one less thing to worry about. All right, so let's jump into this raid if we can get close enough. At one point, I'm gonna need to purchase more raid passes. I do not spend money in Pokemon Go, but occasionally I'll make an exception, especially for special events just like today. It's usually worth, you know, buying a little bit of extra coin. Oh, and I missed that big lobby. That's okay. This one should fill up just as quickly. And actually, you know what? Let's actually add some Patreon supporters, huh? Some of you patrons, I always say I send raid invites to all of you. Let's do that. I do predict this raid is going to fill up really quickly regardless. But yeah, let's bring in some of you patron supporters and see if we can fill up this raid even better. So we got 5 people so far. I'm presuming we're going to fill up to 20 somewhat quickly. 6 people now. Pretty sure we're going to get more. The weird thing about how Niantic does these raid lobbies is that they kind of jump up out of nowhere. We're about to be able to invite more people. I'm going to try to fit in some more of you patrons. Oh, nope. We're about to start. 18 people in the lobby already. And there it is, 20 people. Woo! That's what's nice about Navy Pier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did about, I want to say 10, or no, maybe about 8 Kyurem Raids so far. Not a single one is close to 100%. No shiny yet either. That's a little bit frustrating. It'd be really nice if I could get that nice Shundo for Kyurem. I'd definitely fuse it right away. I was extremely lucky with Pokemon Go Fest last year because I was able to get a Shundo Necrozma from Raids. I'm not predicting I'm gonna have similar levels of luck. It would be really nice if I did, but at least a high IV shiny would be nice. A 96%, I will settle for that. A 98% shiny would also be great, but let's see. It's gotta be at least 25, I don't know, 25, 30, 35 for it to be 95%. Okay, it's not a shiny, and it's not high IVs at all. Jeez, if it's under 2,500, if it's like 24, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so bad IVs. Gonna keep rating though. I think at the very least, and this is what's really nice about fusions and mega raids, there's always something to collect. And right now, fusion energy is the thing to collect. Because I want to get as much fusion energy as I can today, simply for the fact that if I were to ever decide to shift out the fusion of my best IV, I will have enough energy to do it. All right, so now we are in the 3rd hour of Go Tour, and the weather is actually a little bit warmer because it's midday, and that means I'm gonna play a little bit outside. I might actually go to the end of Navy Pier because there's actually a lot of stuff over there. There's a lot of spawn points. It's probably the best area of Navy Pier, but a lot of it can only be enjoyed outside. So I'm gonna go check it out real quick. But in the meantime, this is actually, I think, the first white Kyurem raid of the day. And I'm wondering if switching over to white Kyurem, because I should not neglect white Kyurem, I still need the fusion energy for that. I'm wondering if I could pick up 100% from white Kyurem, or at least the shiny, my goodness. Okay, here we are at the end of Navy Pier, and too cold. I'm not gonna stay out here. The only raid that was out here was actually this white Kyurem. There was other 2 raids, but they're raids I just simply do not care about. Yeah, we're gonna make our way back. This is not good. Way too cold, way too, yeah, it just can't. It's not sustainable to be out here. So we'll just come out, do this one raid. At least we came out here to check it out. And then, yeah, we'll continue our walking back and forth in the inside portion of Navy Pier. The view of the city from here is actually pretty nice though. Let me turn the camera around. Look at that. Love Chicago. Beautiful city. Oh, way too cold in the winter. All right. Let's see if we can get lucky at the end of the pier. Not a shiny. Probably the worst IVs of the day. Okay. All right, so the luck has been bad today. Luck has been bad, but we just gotta keep grinding it out. Hopefully, we'll get ourselves something good. Whew, I'm doing a lot of raids. I have a really good feeling about this one though. I do not know why. It's not a shiny and it's bad IVs. I feel like Go Tour has become like a, I don't know, it kind of has the same feeling as last year's Go Tour where it just feels like a glorified raid day. Honestly, like, yeah, there's a lot of other stuff going on with Go Tour, but I don't feel like Niantic has done much. Obviously, there's a lot of Unova Pokemon. There is a special research, which I'm just casually like finishing up. But yeah, it just feels like a raid day. Nothing else really else going on. Just a lot of raids, which I'm okay with. I mean, raiding is fun. It's a core aspect of Pokemon Go. But yeah, I feel like if you're not going to the in-person events, not much a lot to do with the global events. I feel like Niantic should do something about that. Maybe increase the shiny rates, maybe have something special going on. I don't know. But yeah, it just seems like all the raids are what people are focusing on. So yeah, I don't know. Wow, it's been a constant grind. My Pokemon Go Plus Plus has been working overtime. I've had to essentially keep it on pretty much constantly. Ooh. It's been rough. Not a single shiny. I will say that this is probably like my 30th Kyurem raid at this point. We're approaching, I think, hour 4 or hour 5, and I've just been raiding. Like, that's essentially all I've been doing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Considering the shiny raid, like the usual shiny raid, I feel like I should have at least gotten at least one shiny by now. Oy, 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 but it's been rough. It's been absolutely rough. But after we catch this one, there's actually something I wanted to show you. A lot of people have been concerned on whether or not you would be able to complete the Go Pass, the Tour Pass, considering that they put a hard limit on it, and you pretty much had to complete almost all of it during Go Tour. I was able to complete it without even realizing that I completed it. Like, I was, here, let me show you. If you go to the Tour Pass, I'm essentially done. Yeah, there it is. Reward number 100. So turns out you could complete it no problem, just simply by playing the game. And in terms of the special research, same deal. I pretty much was able to complete it without any effort. Actually, I'll show you. Ooh, cool background. Let's actually catch that. Let's catch that Zorora with the special background. Kind of wish this was shiny. That would have been really cool. Unfortunately not. But yeah, this will complete the Tour Pass. Thank goodness. Look at that. Bad IVs. Yep. It's the middle finger IVs. Oh my god. Yeah, that's essentially it. I'm just focused on raiding. If you look at the... what is that? I could get all the Stardust. If you look at the special research, I'm basically at the end. I just need to fuse a Kyurem, which I'm waiting for a good shiny before I do that. So I'm not gonna fuse it right away. But once I do that, that'll essentially be it. That'll be the end of that special research. So yeah, I think for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna focus on raids. I'm actually gonna walk over to this one. See if I have enough time. Yeah, 9 minutes. I'm gonna walk over to this one. I still have quite a few raid passes left. And yeah, that'll be the rest of my Go Tour day. Overall, pretty chill. Overall, nothing too much to it. The special research was easy. The Tour Pass was easy. No shiny luck today, which is unfortunate. But yeah, just raiding and having fun. Alrighty, this is essentially going to be my last raid for day one. I depleted about 40 raid passes today. Not a whole lot, but counting also remote raid passes, it's quite a hefty sum for a free-to-play player. Not a single shiny today. It's insane. Like, maybe I'll get one with this raid right here. But it's nuts because typically by now I would have at least had one shiny and it would have kind of broken the seal and I would have started getting more shinies, but I haven't even gotten one today. It's absolutely insane. I never had this much bad luck in like a special event, like a Go Fest or a Go Tour. So yeah, very disappointed by that. I really felt like today would have been a really good day, but unfortunately, that's just not the case. And I'm in the wrong raid team. I'm using Tyranitar, I guess, for my last raid. Maybe it's the team that I was using that was giving me bad luck. But who knows? Maybe Tyranitar is the one. Tyranitar is the one to give me the Shundo. Huh? Huh? Hopefully. Anyway. Yeah. Very disappointing day. It is unfortunate, and it certainly happens. I was due for a very bad luck day, I feel. After last year getting the Shundo Necrozma, I knew chances are I'd probably have a day where I get nothing. I will say, I did get myself a 98% Kyurem with the special background. That is a pretty nice consolation prize, I will say. At least I have something that I could fuse. But man, I really wanted a shiny. at least a high IV shiny with the background, or yeah, nothing. 1980, not even weather boosted, not even good IV. So there you go. That is my Go Tour in a nutshell. There is day 2, there is tomorrow, but I'm essentially out of raid passes at this point, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to do too much tomorrow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully all of you had a much better Go Tour experience than I did. I hope all of you got some really nice shinies. Maybe some of you got a Shundo, who knows, but yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. Yeah, I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.